no connection between art in a health context and associations or indeed social movements. You'll be hearing, or they may choose from a limited menu of activities offered by an external provider, take it or leave it. But if participants are engaged for an extended period, they will begin to shape the programme. Their feedback, requests, their creative predilections will be among the factors which determine the selection of artists, media, process and product. They may move from making all the work themselves to imagining more complex and end products being manufactured by specialists. So we could come up with maybe a dozen major variations on ways of participating without any trouble. The proposition is not as simple as it seems. One of our aims with longer-term projects is to encourage regular groups to become more independent, perhaps to become entirely independent constituted organisations. So there is an independent writing group, and we hope that more will follow their example in the new year. There's a festival association now in their 10th year, and there are the groups which have emerged or are emerging from Art for Wellbeing. The idea of participant-led or steered groups is a complex one. Often the initiative arises spontaneously as a result of a shared belief and passion or a sense of injustice. There is increasing emphasis in many sectors on encouraging groups of participants or volunteers to take on responsibility for running a project once an initial period of funding has run out, or in the case of long-established community facilities as budgets are cut. So the participant becomes, in art speak, a curator.
What we want to show you today is both the impact of Art for Wellbeing on participants, and then what you might be able to take away with your participants. The idea of impact came last year when we ran a conference called Generate and Demonstrate, and this year it's called Led by You. So, the conference has been designed to take you through the experience of being a participant. So I know that lots of you work for organisations and statutory bodies, but today I want you to try and drop your role, and we're going to take you through a selection of creative and participatory activities. So this is going to allow us to experience the importance of a participant-led experience. So there's 3 stages: encounter, enrich and explore. And this is based on our delivery model, where we run taster sessions, which is kind of encounter, enrich sessions, which is more structured workshops, and then explore, which is moving on to that participant-led approach. So, encounter describes the initial contact that a participant has with an organisation. It's categorised by limited information, minimal choice, and sometimes lack of confidence or feeling uncomfortable. So, limited information, we often get referrals that sometimes aren't quite a best match. So, for example, we had a referral for somebody for an Art for Wellbeing course who used to be a painter and decorator. So, the organisation that had referred him, decided that an Art for Wellbeing course was what he needed. He actually did really well, but sometimes there's a bit of a disconnect between how people have arrived and what they're expecting. Minimal choice. Often people, they don't know what they're going to be experiencing, and that's why we run these taster sessions. And then lack of confidence. If you're coming into a new situation, you're not quite sure what the expectations are, that can be a bit difficult. So today, you might not have realised, but you've done a bit of encounter. So, when you arrived, you had some lovely tea and coffee and pastries, I hope, and hopefully that wasn't the uncomfortable bit. But then you moved down here and took your goodie bag. So in your goodie bag, you have a folder, which I'll talk about in a little while, which dictates which workshop you go to later. So we took away your choice a little bit. And then you moved into the dome, which ARC are running, and were asked to do an activity that was very directed. It was a creative activity, but it was very directed in terms of choice and what you were actually creating. And that's going to be expanded on later on.
Hi, Well, getting a bit late, you don't decide to travel.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So stairs pushing my teeth and I was like, that's not normal. She's got a coffee room. I was like, that's not normal coffee. And I legged it downstairs. And she's like, I've been on stage. I got it all out, but yeah, she's got a cough, like she just thought.
And the mission of Arts Council, very broadly, is to take great art to a lot of people. Great art for everyone. And they're the two parts of it. Often, when we're talking about the everyone part of that, that's where we're looking at engagement, as Rick was talking about, and looking at ways of bringing opportunities to people in parts of the country that don't get as much chance to participate in some other parts. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But with Cartwheel being based in Rochdale, for us Rochdale comes up statistically as an area that's lower engaged in the arts than other areas, along with some of the other towns outside of Manchester. That's a little bit about the money. We invest largely some money which is direct from government, which is in mainly our regularly funded organisations, and then we have some other funding streams like grants for the arts lottery, which may be and that's kind of just a rundown of the sort of funding that we have on offer.
Red brick for 10 years or more. Steady ground, flat land. Roots and webs and networks woven into a landscape. Is that what they call home? What if it changes beyond recognition? Beyond who you are? Is it still home? Or no more than nostalgia? A feeling triggered by a memory? Science and brain function? What if a place is so familiar that there's a detachment? Worn down by rain and grey cloud, day after day, and the feeling of neglect, of place and people. Is it still home? Or is home something else? Something inside of us? A feeling that travels with you, wherever you go.
So, in terms of management of wellbeing, I feel very strongly and very passionately that there is no one-size-fits-all. I think in the health world we've gone too far down the line of CBT being seen as cognitive behavioural therapy as being the answer for everything, and I really do believe that people should be given a choice when it comes to their health and wellbeing. And so this conference and the theme of the conference today really does resonate with my own beliefs on the matter. So, what is anxiety? So, I've got some Cambridge dictionary definitions there, and I think that uncomfortable feeling of nervousness and something that causes us a feeling of fear and worry are something that we can all resonate with and relate to. Because at the end of the day, anxiety is an emotion. It's no different to anger or other emotions that we experience. So it's something that we're all familiar with. It's just about how much it affects us and to what kind of degree we have anxiety. So anxiety, as you will probably know, because it's something we all experience, and I've just said, it's a phenomenon that causes a raft of symptoms. So that slide shows you some of the physical symptoms of anxiety. And I think we'll all agree they're not particularly pleasant symptoms, are they? And particularly when they all come together at once, they can be quite disabling and difficult to manage, particularly the kind of racing thoughts, the rapid heartbeat, the sweating, and all the other symptoms that go with anxiety. And if that weren't bad enough or enough to contend with in itself, anxiety also causes a range of psychological symptoms, which some people that have anxiety say are actually harder to manage than the physical sensations. So that fear of you're going to lose your mind or you're losing control can be really, really difficult to manage. And what we start to do when we're living with anxiety is we start to adopt different types of behaviours. So we either do more of things, so we try and control our situations by, if you're somebody who has, for example, obsessive compulsive disorder, you might want to clean more because that makes you feel more in control. Or you might start to do less of things, so you might start to avoid situations. You might start to stop doing the things that you used to do to keep yourself well, which might include arts and crafts and exercise and things like that. You might indeed start to avoid delivering presentations.
This morning to notice I was actually down on the timetable as Neil Hughes, Anxiety and Humour, which is quite a thing to promise. Good news, there'll be one of those. Yeah, so what to say, I've been anxious all my life. I mean, obviously not constantly. There've been moments I've been asleep or watching Time Team or whatever, and it's all not so bad. But in general, anxiety's just been a thing that's been there the whole time. And so I'm quite distracted by this podium. I've never actually had a podium before. There was a little thing in the back of my brain like, you're not making use of this opportunity, go and have a little lean. And I think I'm liking it, we'll stay here for a minute. So, like I say, I was anxious all my life. As a child, I was deeply worried about mortgages for some reason. I was a bit of a weird kid. And then as I grew up, it became obvious that worrying was kind of my main way of relating to the world. Whatever I had to do, I'd worry about, and then I'd worry about the next thing and the next thing. It was just like this endless conveyor belt of stress. And most of the time this was fine. I just thought it was normal. It was kind of background anxiety. I just thought I'm a bit of a worrier, not a problem. But occasionally it would spike out of control, and I'd have a really terrible time for days or weeks or months. And there didn't seem to be much pattern to this. I couldn't really understand what was going on. Sometimes I'd be terrified of getting trapped somewhere, like claustrophobia. I wouldn't want to go on trains, I wouldn't want to be in crowds. Other times it'd be health anxiety. I'd be convinced I was dying, there was something terribly wrong with me, which wasn't really true. I was basically fine. I think the most serious health issue I had was I developed an allergy to apples, which is a difficult to live with condition that doesn't really get the respect it deserves. But